Warm greetings from the High 10. It is Everyday Shenanigans. Thursday, January 30th, 2020. I want to talk to you ladies for just a minute. I brought you all a story about the vanishing woman here from East Tennessee. She made it home last night, back on Tennessee soil. She does not look well from what was just revealed to me a few minutes ago. She looks shaky, stuttering, and not in good shape. And some other things I found out yesterday, and I didn't jump back on because I wanted to wait until I got an update on the lady's health or whatever. But what was revealed to me yesterday is that she traveled abroad without a phone, which to me was crazy. Just about as crazy as the story that I've spun to you guys in the past 2 weeks or so. And in my right mind, I'm thinking, I understand that when you're abroad, you may not be able to use your phone because your service isn't the same, or they don't have that service there in that country. But you can always, from my understanding, get a SIM card and or use Wi-Fi. So you see, had she took her phone and she was somewhere where there was Wi-Fi, she could have called people abroad back here on Messenger, Facebook Messenger, Google, WhatsApp, and other various avenues to talk to people here in the U.S. So you see, my mind is telling me that she was possibly controlled. And some of you made that commentary in the comment section below, that she was being controlled while she was there. And one thing I noticed in the photograph of her at the airport the other day was that the husband, was holding her wallet. And I thought to myself, why is he holding her wallet? Why does he need to hold her wallet? I thought that was odd in the photograph of she and he and another gentleman. And I thought to myself, what in the hell has been going on with this lady over here? Now you find out you've traveled all this way without a round-trip ticket. Also revealed just now that she didn't have her meds. Life-threatening medicine for the heart and kidneys and diabetical medicine. So now you factored that in. Alongside now learning she didn't have a viable phone. So all this is crazy to me. That you are willing to sacrifice your health. How can you go somewhere that long without your medicine? Without having a viable phone to call people? Find out she didn't even call people to let her know she had made it. Only contacted a friend when it was affecting her health. She was getting sick and was needing a way back to the United States. Now that's pretty cold. And I'm saying that because I'm telling the truth. That you travel this long way for love, but you only notify people that you're there when you become ill. Which you willingly went there knowing you didn't have all your medicine. You willingly went there knowing you didn't have a round-trip ticket. And this, to me, is baffling. All this said information. So in my mind, I told the person yesterday, well, when she was able to get to the airport from here, this location, Tennessee soil, make it there, how did she call the person to tell the person she had arrived there? Even if the person checks to see when the plane landed, if you're living far off from the airport and allegedly he lived in a village or was staying with this and that pillar to post, you see where I'm going with that. How could he get to her in time to pick her up? Because who's to say he didn't live an hour out, 2 hours, 3 hours out from the airport? The man didn't have a car. You see where I'm going with this? Then I find out he didn't have his own place. He lived pillar to post, was living with different and various relatives. And even that was mentioned a week or so ago of him spending all his money on taxi fares and food for them because the family lived far out. So they spent a lot of money. He spent a lot of his money while she was visiting on taxi fares. So now you're telling me this woman went to see a man that didn't have his own car. He didn't have a solid place to live. He did not have monies and resources to provide for you while you were there. So what was the point to all of this? And all these things can be recognized before she went there. Come on, you guys. We're going to stay woke on this one. When you're video chatting with a person, you can see the background. You can see things on the wall, the furniture, if you pay attention. if you ask, hey, show me your place. Because I think at some point, if you're liking someone, they won't have a problem with showing you around their home, apartment, condo, whatever. Did you not ask, do you have a car? You see, those are the vital things you ask a person no matter where they are. And so all this new information that I'm getting, it's just sickening to me because I just don't understand. Hooking up with someone so far away, trying to bet on that person to be a viable companion for you. You're old enough to be their grandmother. You go there, marry them on first round, go back over there without a return ticket. Do not take your medicine with you that could keep you in sustained life. You didn't even have a phone while you were there. You dismantled your Facebook page allegedly. That was what was told to me yesterday. Yeah, let me throw that in. No more Facebook. Why? Because he don't want her on Facebook. Then I read a post on his Facebook page yesterday. Threw me off, honey. Where her friend let her know, glad you're coming home. So I thought that was odd. Why is the friend posting on his Facebook page? Then later on in the day, he quips back angrily, silly comments. Why are you on here making silly comments? And she letting him know, hey, I can block you anytime. It's no problem. I was concerned for my friend. And so that's when I started realizing the dynamics of this situation with the vanishing bride. You got everybody hyped up, worried about you, strangers, don't know you, worrying your friend, family, whoever. You had no way for people to contact you except through his Facebook page, which we now see is a problem, just from the friend saying she was glad she's coming home. And that's obvious that she didn't have a phone or a Facebook page. But why? Because why would she be commenting on this man's page? So I thought maybe the woman was just doing it out of spite. But then the person lets me know, oh no, she doesn't have a phone. She doesn't have Facebook. And that was her only way of contacting her friend, was through the husband's, Facebook page. Are y'all hearing what I'm saying to you? That you have allowed yourself to be dismantled by a complete stranger that lives all the way across the pond and around, who is old enough to be your grandson. Risked your health. Could have actually got stuck over there, died over there. All for what? Love. You see, this is when we as people, women especially, need to be very careful the things we do, the people we talk to, the people we take up with. Because I'm not saying she couldn't have easily been hoodwinked and bamboozled by somebody right here on American soil. Because it happens every day. People become lonely and they listen at anything a person tells them, any web they spin, and they end up damn near dead, comatose, mentally disturbed, all for the name of love. And this is sad to me because I'm trying to figure out, the person who's relaying the message is saying basically she wasn't internet savvy, computer savvy, but yet then you tell me she has a laptop and that's how she was conversing with him before she went there. So I'm thinking to myself, well, how was she not computer savvy? You can't talk to somebody on a laptop without knowing how to work it. That struck me odd. Oh, I'm shocked that she even made it that far because of the way she carries herself. But she did make it that far. She made it way, way around the world and and back. So maybe you've underestimated this lady. To have a little more common sense as far as maneuvering, maybe not common sense in other areas, but she knows how to work a computer. And she knew how to board a plane. And she knew how to find this man. So she wasn't dumb in those areas. Now, she hasn't used common sense as far as not having enough money, not having a round-trip ticket, not having vital medicine, dismantling her Facebook page because of a man, because he told you he didn't want you to have it. See, all that was foolishness and not using common sense. But she did it anyway. And it could have damn near cost her life, because my understanding just now, she's not looking very well. And I had even said it before I even knew that the woman was diabetical or whatever. Hey, I said her kidneys could have failed. Maybe that's why she's got the shakes. Maybe she needs to go to the doctor, get her kidneys checked. And then the person says, yeah, that was one of the issues. Heart medicine and diabetical. This is crazy to me. All this is absolutely crazy to me. And I'm trying to understand how she was talking to him just through the phone. I mean, through a laptop. That's odd to me. Because even through a laptop, people talk to people through Messenger. And you know, you don't have to be on Facebook to talk to someone through Messenger. But let her tell it. Oh, she was on a government phone and it wasn't up to date or woo or something. And so that was her way of talking to him, was through a laptop. Because I questioned it. I said, well, she had a government phone. If it was an older one, she wouldn't have access to the internet. I said, but they have newer phones that can be, you can buy and use as a government phone. It's just a lot not adding up to me. A lot's not adding up. Then I found out they met through Facebook because I asked that too. Yeah, a lot of new information I'm bringing you. They met through Facebook. And I guess as they started talking and talking, he decided she didn't need to be on Facebook anymore. But that still makes me wonder, how were they talking through a laptop if not through Messenger or through another app such as WhatsApp, IMO, Duo? You all see where I'm going with that. Sometimes I think people tell you what they want you to know, because that part of the story is still a bit off to me, the phone situation. I'm just trying to figure out how she was talking to him without being on Messenger or an app, since she's not computer savvy, yet on a computer, talking to him. I'm done. My head is spinning because I'm just in my mind. When I get information, sometimes I sit on it, sometimes I ponder, sometimes I don't. But this story is crazy to me. It's whack to me. And I'm now hearing that this person is not looking well. And I had said that to you all the other day, that she looked frail in those pictures at the airport. And I'm thinking to myself, how could you risk your own health just to go visit somebody when you knew you didn't have a ticket back? You knew his financial situation. You knew how he lived because you had already been over there before. So that can't be she was misled, because she'd already been over there to marry him the first time. Ladies, please stay woke out there. Be mindful of the things people tell you. Be mindful of the things they show you. Everything. The tongue, the disposition, the attitude, what they say, what they don't say. Because I have to keep telling you all this, covering these stories and different scenarios. Everything is right in front of you. It's just a matter of you paying attention and taking heed. Like and share. This is Everyday Shenanigans. Thanks for joining me. And until the next update, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.